Carrozzeria Francis Lombardi. The Carrozzeria Francis Lombardi was founded in 1947 in Vercelli, Italy by noted pilot Carlo Francis Lombardi. They originally engaged in some aeronautical design, but this soon ended. Their most famous car was the Lombardi Grand Prix, which was also marketed under a variety of other names such as OTAS and Abarth. The company was closed in 1973. History. Founded in 1947, they focused exclusively on automobiles after 1950. Their first efforts were coupes on Fiat 1100 and 1400 bases. These were soon followed by station wagons with wood-paneled bodywork on 1100 bases. Francis Lombardi also made six-seater limousines from Fiat sedans of the period such as the 1400 and 1800. Intended for ministerial or representational use, they had stretched wheelbases and luxuriously fitted interiors. Famously, they built a Vatican-commissioned Fiat 2300-based limousine with a glass roof for Pope Paul VI in 1963. This was the first true Popemobile. 1960s. Francis Lombardi also developed four-door versions of the Fiat 600, 850, and 127. This series of small four-door saloons was called Luxiola Firefly in Italian by Lombardi. The first one was the 600 Luxiola, which appeared in early 1957. In addition to four doors without a B-pillar, the rear door opening backwards, it also had a floor-mounted shifter unlike the regular 600. Francis Lombardi's greatest commercial success was with the luxuriously appointed Fiat 500 called My Car, which supported an annual production of about 6,000 cars in the 60s, up from about 1,500 towards the late 50s. The Fiat 850 Luxiola was also used by Spain's SEAT for their 850 four-door sedan, although eventually they developed their own longer version. At the end of the 60s, the Lombardi Grand Prix appeared, the closest thing to an independent design from the firm. This model had a convoluted history and was sold in small numbers under a variety of names until 1972, fitted with Fiat engines in various states of tune. Francis Lombardi continued to focus on modifying cars as well, building coupes on Fiat as well as on NSU basis 1000 TTS. In the 1970s they made special versions of the Fiat 128 and Lancia 2000, but in 1973 their doors were closed for good. 10 years later, Carlo Lombardi died. References